Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're taking a look at an Izzet list, mostly because I wanted to play a couple of cards I haven't played with ever, I think. So that'll be actually kind of fun to see how much I can mess this up with just this very tight list of cards. It doesn't play a lot of land, it's just trying to play very cheap spells, take advantage of things with prowess, and particularly play a card like Dragcatcher. This is a card from Foundations that's a 2-mana 1/3, Vigilance Prowess, and if you deal combat damage, it gets counters, then you can remove counters from it to be able to make 2/2 Drakes, which is pretty cool. Give you extra attackers or blockers as you need them. It is a 1/3, so it's hard to kill, but we'll see how it works out within the rest of the list. But let's take a look at the other cards. We have Opt because it's just a good way to draw cards, especially on the cheap when you're trying to just keep your spell count going, and we're really playing very few lands. I think we're playing 19. We do have Shore Up to protect some of our creatures. Sleight of Hand, again, a very cheap spell just to help us keep our cards going. Storm Chaser's Talent, which does trigger the prowess. I don't know how often we're actually going to level this up, but it's mostly getting you a cheap body that does have prowess and being able to trigger your other prowess things. Of course, Burst Lightning for some removal, but also finishing damage if we need it. Crash Through gives everything trample after they're prowessed up, which is really nice, and gives us a card. Swift Spear, of course, doing the prowess haste thing. Monstrous Rage, also very good here. And of course, Dragcatcher, like we were just talking about. A couple of Emberheart Challenger, because it is another way to get access to more cards, so maybe it'll help. Slickshot Show Off because it comes over the top. We are going to play Balmor here. This is a card that's been forgotten, but it's actually pretty good here since most of our non-creature spells are instants and sorceries. This gives everything else +1/+0, and they gain trample. So this could be kind of a fun combat trick if the right situation comes up. And a couple of copies of Slick Sequence. So if we've already played another spell, we'll get to draw a card. If not, it just deals 2 damage to any target. So just a way to maybe get us an extra card, but it is more damage as well. So yeah, shouldn't be too surprising what's in this list. We'll just see how good it is, or should we just be playing regular mono red? I don't know, but it is a fairly easy list to build, so if you want to build it, at the end of the video, we'll have a link to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where you can download this, and you can try it out for yourself, see how you feel about it. But it should be a lot of fun, so I think we're going to enjoy this one. If you want to buy anything in today's video, or anything else for Magic, be sure to check out Tales of Adventure, where they're constantly getting restocks because they set up at events all across the country. And it doesn't matter if you're looking for high-end stuff, top sellers for standard, or just cool foils to bling out your commander deck. They've got you covered. And you could use code DRAGON, DRAGN, to save 5% on everything you get on their website. Ew. We're going to mulligan that. I guess we get rid of just Crash Through here? Man, that's tough. Still think it's correct, though. Alright, let's get in there with this guy. I mean, we might just play Dragcatcher next turn and then see what's going on. I mean, Dragcatcher, like, threatens to block a Scamp, but not really. Okay, this isn't bad. I think I'm going to attack because I'm not blocking here. And then if we can get an untapped land, we could do a lot of damage next turn. And end up putting a lot of counters on the Dragcatcher. I don't think I've ever wanted an untapped land more in my life. Let's go. Come on. Well, that didn't happen. Well, I think we still do it, though. Let's go ahead. Just off this. And then we're just going to attack. Opponent's not doing anything. We're going to rage up. Well, that's a lot of counters. In the turn. So we can make 2 dragons. 2 drakes, as it were. Yeah, that's all it takes. Oh, 1 land, but it is a Spire Bluff Canal. Alright, let's try it. It's crazy that we may have to opt just to try to get to a land, but That's kind of the gamble you take playing this type of list. Obviously, we'd like to just draw an island off the top and make life easy. Well, it looks like they have either a cut down or a go for the throat. All right, it's a cut down. All right, we did find the island. However, we now have a different set of stuff going on. So we're just going to pass. Mostly because we have shore up just in case so we can protect the body. Deep cavern bat. Sure. You get your choice. Wouldn't be surprised if they take show off here. But if they have a bunch of removal, you also kind of want to take shore up, or else you can't really kill anything. Assuming I find a third land. And that's exactly what happened. Oh, that's cute. I guess we'll just take it and draw it. Alright, that works for me. Let's go show off. And go attacking. In the turn. Alright, what you gonna do? Ooh, Emberhawk Challenger. Not mad at that. Go attacking. Sure. What you want to do? No thank you, friend. All the triggers. Oh, I lose a Monastery Swiftspear. I mean, they could flash in their 4-3, get some cards here. Nope. Looks like they have more removal they got to tend to. They actually play Terratide in there? All creatures get XX, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. I mean, I guess so? Like, that's... Alright, I mean, sure. Interesting choice. Oh boy, what are we gonna do here? Let's keep it. And silly as it is, I think I'm just gonna do this. Like, it's not terribly exciting or anything. It just kind of does what it needs to do. Play the Spire, attack. Can still burst lightning something here if we want to. Or feel we need to. I feel like they're going to make me protect this for some reason. Oh. I mill 4 cards. Alright. Well, only one was a land. I guess that's good. No, not bad. Not bad. In the turn. No clue what the opponent's up to here. Nowhere to run. Sure. Well, sadly, this just doesn't care about hexproof. So, right? Good, your opponent's control can't be the target spell's ability. Ward abilities as though... target abilities as though they didn't have hexproof. Yep, that's exactly what it says. Okay, that helps. Now we can start thinking about doing other things. Opponent also doesn't have a cut down, as it seems. Now, if it would have had more mana open, just 2 spells, then I could have, like, made that into a 2/2, 3/3 plus something. Would have been cool. Well, that's just gonna die, huh? Alright, well, unfortunate, but it dies. I mean, I don't know what their plan is here. Like, this looks nothing like any of the Dimir decks going around right now. So I am quite a bit baffled. Just going attacking. Shieldred's Edict, sure. So they're literally playing mill and a whole pile of removal? I don't really know what their deck is here. Alright, finally playing the Somnophage. And something? Nope, and nothing. Well, I mean, I guess we attack. How many spells do we want to waste here? Guess we'll shoot that. I mean, if they have another Shieldred's Edict, then we're wrecked anyway. Alright, sure. That resolves, I guess? We're going to shore up. And the turn. And I have to discard a card. Oh boy. Alright. I mean, I guess it... Yeah, I'm just going to do this. If they have a cut down, they have a cut down. Oh, Balmor, you're interesting. Get us a card. Does the card do anything interesting? A rage or something? Nope, it is not. But that does give us enough counters to possibly get a bat. So thank you, Balmor. One spell gets us, I say bat, gets us at least to a Drake. Alright, resolve. Sack this duder, I guess. I mean, I could have made a Drake and sacrificed that too. Alright, Emberheart Challenger, I see you. This only needs 2 mana to get its thing in there. Let's go. Show off, show off, show off. Do we want that? I'm gonna say no. Could be wrong, though. I've definitely played this game poorly up to this point, though. Alright. This is where everything dies. Okay. And then... Alright, now we'll make a bat. Or, I keep saying bat. Drake. I guess because we don't have that many things that make drakes. Oh, that's nice. Much as I was thinking I don't want the Restless Spires, here they are actually trying to do work here for us. Burst Lightning, also good. Yeah. Alright, well, didn't matter. Yeah, so it's interesting. I played this game all wrong, so don't use this as an example of how to play the deck. But I am also a little pleased that even playing incorrectly and the opponent having that many removal, counter, whatever, we were still able to hang in there. So I'm going to take that one. It's a win. It's not a pretty win, but it's a win. But also some of this is me just forgetting to activate cards I'm playing with for the first time or whatever. Oh, we drew both of the Restless Spires. I'm going to mulligan this. It's probably a greedy mulligan, but that's rough. This doesn't feel as bad. You got it. going with this in case they have a red, or well, they do have a red deck, just how much damage. We don't need to be damaging ourselves. Oh, are they doing the same thing we're doing? I mean, this is a little silly, but okay. Mark, why not? I mean, they might just be playing heavy burn. I have no clue. But our Drake Hatcher's out there for the killing. That's a good one. Everybody triggers. I mean, Drake Hatcher's got to die here if you're going to kill something. Nope, they're just going to counter that. Well, we get our triggers anyway, so that's fine. We just don't get a card for our troubles. Gaining a life even there. Interesting. Are they trying to, like, Brotherhood's End or something here? Oh, it might be Ill-Timed Explosion. I should have just got a land or a spell back, really, is what I should have done there. Oh no, it's a Maze Mind Tome. Alright. Here comes a small baby dragon. Go attacking. Yeah, I'm not sure what else we're going to do. Opponent's at 5. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up a spell. Because what else am I going to do? Do we shore up or do we crash through? Crash through obviously gets us a card. Which we probably need, honestly. Even though we could have, like, say we get a haste creature next turn, we could have protected it with the shore up, but just kind of a little bit of gambling here. Since I already made a mistake 2 turns ago. I assume, oh, I'd say if you could sweep the board or something, they would do it there.
Save you once, then it's back to my quest. Together we can shift the current.
All right, so I'm going to assume they have a counter for our spell. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Yeah, so we just crash through, let them counter that if they want to. Burst Lightning targeting that. That's fine. Shoot the opponents. All these... I guess it doesn't matter. Either way. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, I'm not totally sure what we're running into today. I have not seen a deck like this. It's kind of interesting, though. I guess they're just going to try to maximize Ral by just playing a bunch of spells. Cheap spells that are letting you draw and reload your hand so you can get to the 10 and then everything after that has Storm. But kind of a cool idea. If they can stick it, it's pretty sweet. Okay, let's keep this. I think it's always kind of tough to decide, like, if it's better to go something like Hatcher or Challenger early. I mean, it may do neither. I may just, you know, get another Otter and attack or something. Let's see how the opponent responds. Okay, so they have a cut down here. Or very likely. Alright, so I'm just going to do this then. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's fine. In the turn. Do you have any more cut downs? It appears not. So, knowing that, I mean, force them into their removal era. If you got it, you got it. Ooh, how do we deal with a Glissa? I don't know that we do. Alright, so I'm just going to do this, I guess. I mean, one of these is going to die. I can't, unless they just decide they're going to attack and then play shield. Well, there you go. Like, I was going to say, it's probably the only way something doesn't die here. Alright, so what's the best we could do? We only have one blue land, not a red land. So we could attack and rage something. Or we could... Yeah, that's kind of all we can do. Alright, I'm just going to let them hit us. They're probably just going to draw a card. Oh, if they get rid of those, that's fine. They are definitely not part of our long-term plan here. Yeesh. Alright, here's hoping we can draw an untapped red land. Or something we could cast with one blue. Nope. Alright, well, that's basically the game. Because we can't really cast our hand or do anything here. Let's keep this. Not 100% sure what we're doing with it yet, but we're keeping it. Okay. I mean, we have some cheap burn spells. I don't know if they're good enough to do anything, but they exist. Just kill this while we can. And then pass a turn. Could this be some type of fast little Rakdos Aggro pile? Yep, looks like that might be the case. Sweet. Let's kill this guy. Go to 17, which kind of feels like a win right now. I mean, opponent, Phoenix shit can't even block. Let's get it in there. There you go. I'm just going to attack with this just as is. Mostly because I want to leave up some spells here, do a little bit, see what we can get ourselves into. Maybe pick off another one of their things if possible. Just like that, for example. Stopping a demonic ruckus. That's nice. I mean, you can still cut down our Swift Spear if you got it. No, they just have a ruckus. Okay. Then I think we go here. And here. And they're going to be inclined to do something about our creatures if they have an opportunity, instead of worrying about playing a ruckus here on something. Nope, they're going to go for it anyway. They're like, whatever. If you got it, let's see it. I mean, Rage and Fling? That's still a thing. That's probably why they're playing black. Oh, but it don't have it. Interesting. Alright, we're going to try Crash Through. Come on, something good. An Opt would be perfect. You know, you ain't perfect, but you're alright, little Emberheart Challenger. All the kids are in the pool. Let's go. I mean, where do we put this? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. This is probably... Wherever we put it's probably going to get the... Go for the throat or whatever anyway, but... This is fine. Wow, do you not even have a go for the throat? Oh, jeez. Alrighty then. You know, in reality, I probably should have put that on the Swift Spear. just so if they do have go for the throat, they'll likely put it on our worst creature, which is effectively what that is at this stage. And then we still would have got 3 counters on the Hatcher, and we could have still made a 2/2 blocker. So we would have had like the 1/3 Hatcher and the 2/2 blocker just in case, which would have been smarter. Because there, if they do actually have go for the throat, now we're just shields down. They could attack, pump, fling, possibly. So it's just one of those things. But either way, it worked out. Okay, let's keep it. Storm chases talent. Oh, a little 1/1's down on sight. No, there's a Vine Lasher. Not what we were expecting to see, but not mad at it. No attacks. Come on, untap red land. That's what we want here. Just a nice, simple untap red land. Ooh, this is actually a tough discard. I think it has to be Balmor, though. Yeah, that's fine. Like, we knew that was a possibility. Would have liked for it to survive, but ah well. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get it. Needed a land there pretty badly. Now, any removal spell pretty much wrecks us. Ooh, it's just an annex, though. Just an annex. Okay. Can we kill the opponent if we get an untapped land? Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Let's try this. Hey, we'll take it. That's a mountain. That's nice. So now how much damage can we do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that's exactly enough, I think. Either way, we're about to find out. You know, math is for blockers and all that good stuff. Well, we have a backup rage, so whatever. We're just going to use it. Nope. Oh, it was exactly. I did my math right. Look at that. My algebra teacher would be proud. No lie, that is kind of crazy, though. That we really only got like one small attack in and then just did it all at one time. That's pretty crazy. We did get a little bit of an assist for 2 damage from the Unholy Annex, though. Ooh, basically no creatures there, so we're going to mulligan that one. This is not a lot better, honestly. Oof. I think I'm just going to discard Slick Sequence, and we're going to hold tight and see what happens. But I think this hand is a lot. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to mulligan this. I don't think we particularly do much better, but... yeah, this was bad. This was bad. This serves me right for getting greedy. Alright, well... Let's hope. I mean, at least if we draw a 1-mana creature, we can protect it with the Shore Up, right? It's not great, but it's something. Well, now I got to kill a Heartfire hero, so that's off the table. This is probably already a rough matchup for us anyway, because they're going to have all the right life gain and other stuff as well, so yeah, this one's already over. We just didn't get any creatures to play. Okay, let's keep it. So here's the thing. We can put Slickshot Show Off to the side for now. And then we can play like Balmor into the Show Off and see what we could do, maybe. I mean, you gotta have a kill spell. No? It's a bit curious. But alright. I'm your Huckleberry. Let's do it. Much as Rage is good here, I feel like we already have other spells. Like, this is what we wanted. Yeah, I was going to say, there have to be removal spells there. You wouldn't even be bothering. And easy kill for Balmor while we're tapped out. Makes sense. Didn't find another creature, unfortunately. We'll have to attack with this Knucklehead. Scrying. Wow. Oof. Alright, well, situation is what it is. Man, I feel like I need like an Emberheart Challenger or something like that here. One of our hasty creatures. Oh, alright. Well, it'd be great if we could take advantage of shields down. Hey, we found one. Look at that. We're going to go get in there with a Rage. Well, our lands were tapped, but truthfully, we were going to leave mana up just to shore up anyway and hope that's good enough. I mean, they could like Liliana or something here, but not much we could do about it. All right. Hopefully this helps. I mean, we're wasting a card here, unfortunately. Alright, I mean, we got 2 for 1 there. Like, I mean, we can't be too mad about it. I mean, that's real. Sure. Why not? I mean, I think at this point, though, we are a bit far behind, so with the opponent still having a full grip, I don't see how we really get ahead here. Oh, gosh. We're definitely not going to get ahead here. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll try it. And if they kill it, they kill it. Surprised they didn't do that before we got to Scry. You know, why not? Sure. I mean, do we have a real play here? Like, we play this, it dies. That's basically game over, right? We know they have a removal spell already. It's just which one. If by some miracle they don't, like, maybe there's an opportunity here. But their hand would have to be, like, at least 2 lands. Yeah, alright. We're dead. Let's keep it. You know, the tough part is that I like Crash Through kind of like in theory for what it's trying to do. And it's only 1 mana, but I do feel like there's more times where if that was any burn spell or whatever, we might just be better off. Like here I'm just playing it just so we get to draw a card, which, you know, do what you got to do. Virtue. Sure, that makes sense. Yeah, we're just gonna attack with what we can. I mean, they probably have another one. And it's funny because we got the creature heavy hand, not the spell heavy hand. Which right now, we definitely need some of those spells. Particularly the ones that draw cards would be nice. Yep, long goodbye. It's out of here. Well, I guess we will go crashing through. Alright, that's a thing. Well, now a rage would be real close to finishing the game. What? Live or die? Oh gosh, you are deep in the lab, friend. Attacking? Is that enough? Nice. Opt for bonus. Sure, don't need that. All right. Got there. Yeah, I'd have been curious to see what the opponent was doing with this one. I have no idea. But didn't have to survive too much. Okay, what are we doing here? We're keeping this for sure. Just kind of what are we doing along the way? Let's go here. And then if this works, I guess we could Storm Chaser. Actually, probably, well, Let's see what happens. Yeah, they have a removal spell. Probably not worth wasting the crash through then. Oh. Well, if I thought you were going to do that... that would have been a whole different discussion. Now we play this, we bow more, then we crash through, so everybody basically gets double prowess for a turn. All right. Oh, they have their own Storm Chasers talent. Okay, now we have to really think about what we want to do here. Let's crash through first. Just so we have maximum information on... Ooh! Okay. Then... I guess it doesn't even matter. We just shoot them now that we have the crash through functioning. All right, that'll do it. Well, this feels pretty straightforward, so we're going to keep this one. Get in there with the Swift Spear. It's interesting here, too, with the Restless Spire, because, like, I kind of want to play it next turn, but I think we're also benefited by just playing the Slick Shot. Or, whatever, plotting the Slick Shot. And often, too, when you do that, you kind of force your opponent's hand a little bit, because now, okay, they know you have the Slick Shot, you're going to have mana up. What we're really hoping for, though, is to draw an additional land, preferably, I guess it doesn't matter if it's blue or red, but... That way, if we get another untap land, then we can bow more with the Slick Shot. Even if the Slick Shot dies, we'll get a little extra damage on the Swift Spear. Or at least hope to. That land, however, is not helping us. So let's see what happens when we attack. Nothing, apparently. Alright. Still pulling for that untap land would be spectacular. Don't know if we're going to be able to get it. That is a bit of a nuisance. This does help, but now I'm wondering what they're playing. Feels like we might be putting too many eggs in a basket here. But this is what we're here for, I guess. This is kind of, if they have it, they have it. Alright, I mean, that's about as good a hit as we can get. Now they could destroy all creatures. They could... I mean, we might as well, because I feel like a sweeper's coming here anyway. The hell? Alright, you got me. Like, sure. Yeah, that's a thing that happens. Spire Bluff. Boo. Come on, untap blue land. You know, not bad. Good next best card. All right, so if we hit the opponent for 2, they go to 10. This goes 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dang it. That is not going to get the job done. That's very disappointing. All right, well, we'll try this. Hopefully they can't protect this dude. I bet they can, though. No, they can't. All right. Well, I guess I was a sucker for blocking last time. Well, it does go to 3. We can tack them down to 1. So opportunity exists here to still win. Especially with burst lightnings and such. And rages. Urza. Alright. Urza doesn't scare us too much. Now that is unfortunate for us. I'm going to slide a hand right now. Okay, well, it didn't matter. They didn't have anything. Yeah, my logic here was just if we slide a hand and I can get to where we have 2 spells or can attack through. Because, like, if we play something, they counter it, then we just attack through with our land and everything, they're dead. So we had a couple of options there depending on what sequence of plays happen. Yeah, so I'd say this one's actually really good. And I'm looking over the list right now, and it's actually fairly cheap to build. I believe the only rares are Storm Chaser's Talents, Draycatcher. Oh, that's not true. I guess we have a couple of Emberheart challenges in there with the Slick Shots. However, I will say this. Except for the Draycatchers, most of the other rares in here you will be playing again in various other decks, right? Storm Chaser's Talent, Swift Spear, Slick Shot, right? Those go into a bunch of different decks, and they're still going to be standard legal for a while. So this one's probably a pretty safe deck overall to craft if you want to give it a go. And it was actually surprisingly fun, a little bit difficult of sequencing, but that was kind of fun. And your mulligans are very important with this deck when you play it. If you see, there's multiple times where you just have to take a chance to get a playable hand, and then it's a gamble on what order you play your spells. But if you want a high roll, this is probably the deck for you. But check out our other stuff because we have plenty of things going on in Standard, because Standard's kind of all over the place right now. But that's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.